Je viens de lancer le record pour YouTube. Puis moi c'est la galère. Ouais, non mais t'inquiète, City. T'inquiète, t'inquiète, te prends pas la tête. Je peux assumer le stream tout seul en vocal, hein. Y a pas de problème, hein. C'est juste que c'est plus agréable d'être pas tout seul, quoi. Mais bon, après, vous êtes là aussi. Vous êtes présent. Vous êtes présent dans le chat, c'est déjà beaucoup. Moi, après, voilà, c'est pas grave. You know, but there's obviously like just a lot of fun to be had here, and I'm also pumped too because we're gonna have the desk back together again. So it's myself, Brand, Sideshow, Reinforce. We're gonna have a lot of shenanigans, props. This is gonna be wild. So you're promising me that this is going to be as exciting a desk as we had last year. Désolé qu'il n'y ait plus de Diablo. Bah, ça se teint avec ça se teint un peu avec Diablo 3 et puis c'est comment le jeu part en couille aussi. Moi je trouve. Bon, voilà. Leur Diablo mobile, ça n'aide pas. Donc, bah, ils ont intérêt à faire gaffe en fait. Ils savent qu'ils ont une attente de ouf cette année particulièrement. Donc, ils ont intérêt à faire gaffe à eux. On verra bien. No one tells this boomer anything, and it frustrates me. I want to know all the good stuff, and we're going to find that out in a little bit. It's going to be awesome. Absolutely. We are getting closer and closer to opening ceremony. So, Alex, I'm going to send you back to the Overwatch World Cup duty. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need you to keep your booties in the seats because it is time to send it back to Malik and Michelle to get us that much closer. Rachel, thank you so much, and thank you, Golden Boy. All right, we are now joined here at the desk by eSports. Ah, j'ai le même t-shirt Hearthstone. Incroyable. Incroyable. Il est vieux ce t-shirt là en plus. Il a déjà quelques années. Je pensais que ça serait lancé là. Mais pas encore. Je pense qu'ils vont lancer directement à 19h pile. Ce qui fait 11h chez eux. Oh. Moi j'attends l'annonce de Outlast 3. Ouais, bon, c'est pas sur cette conférence là, mais ouais, à voir parce que moi j'ai, pour parler de ça, moi le 2 m'a pas mal déçu quand même. À voir. His name is Rainer. Like Rainer. That's so crazy. R-E-Y though. R-E-Y. Yeah. And then also, out of all the Koreans, I'm looking at Classic. We actually didn't think Classic was going to make it to this tournament. He had mandatory military service. We were able to get an extension from the government. Oh wow. He's been competing in StarCraft forever. He's made it to the top 8. Imagine right before you retire to be able to take the title of world champion. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. That's very cool. A lot of stuff to look forward to in the StarCraft scene. Let's keep it moving. On to World of Warcraft. Last year we had the mythic 9 fois. La vache. La vache. So for MDI, so now t'es chaud quand même, mon petit Arnaud. A little bit of a rebranding that we got there. So that's been an awesome competition. Really what we've been seeing is Method EU dominating pretty much the entire year. Except at the spring finals, we saw their sister team, Method NA, take them down. And going into MDI, it's actually anybody's game. We don't know who's going to win, which I think makes it a great competition. Right. We actually saw Method NA take down Method EU yesterday in some of the preliminary matches and knocked them down to the lower bracket. Wow, wow, that's super exciting. And on the other side, we have WoW Arena. Yep. Is there anything we should be looking out for in that? Yeah, so MDI is today, Friday, so if you want to catch that, it's today. Okay. The Arena World Championship is tomorrow. Right. That's going to be 8 teams, 4 players each, PvP tournament. For the past few years, it's really been North America. Allez, plus qu'une minute. But we have 2 dark horses coming in, a team from Latin America and a team from Australia. Yeah. And so we're really seeing if they can kind of shake up the meta a little bit. Let's talk, there's a lot going on with Warcraft for sure, but I'd love to jump. Une fois que le timer sera fini, je passerai en full screen. Je monterai un petit peu le son. Et puis voilà. Totally. So VK Line is the first female player to ever compete in a world championship for Hearthstone, which is super exciting. She's coming from China. Yeah. And Hearthstone this year, we launched a brand new ecosystem called Hearthstone Grandmasters. It's a league competition. So what we're looking at today is the top 2 players from the Americas region top 2 from Europe, top 2 from Asia Pacific, and top 2 from China, all battling out for $500,000.
Ah ouais?
We put a new
J'ai toujours pas
patch
fait
in about a
Shadow.
month ago, and so the game has
Shadow.
a
J'avais pré sur le stream,
framework
j'ai
that
prévu de refaire les j'ai prévu de refaire le premier et le deuxième.
One person, yes.
Fingers crossed.
All right, that's gonna be exciting.
Ouah, Yeti. Prends un moment quand même pour manger, hein.
Yes.
Overwatch World Cup. I really want to talk this with you. Of course, Team South Korea, they've been dominant. They've won 3.
Ah, je me doute. C'est la merde quand c'est comme ça. T'inquiète.
You know, you don't want to say it, but I think everybody wants to see that, right? Everybody at least wants to see somebody put up a threat to them.
Yeah.
3 years in a row is crazy.
Allez, on est parti.
But we're really excited to see kind of how that shapes up. Preliminary matches started yesterday. Group stages are today, but if you want to watch it live, we're going to be in the arena all day Saturday, and it's going to be.
J'attends la pizza. Ah, pizza quoi?
How do you feel like Canada's shaping up?
Canada is always looking as a contender. They're what, top 3 the past 2 years, and you know you got XQC on it. Everybody loves him. So
yeah. What about Team USA? I mean, this is a team that has the Overwatch League MVP and Sinatra on their squad.
Yes.
Do you think there's a good chance that they are the guys who pull off the upset against Team South Korea?
I hope so.
Bon
I think we're
appétit.
going to see USA versus.
Moi, je mangerai après
really?
la conf.
Oh, really? Oh, I have another
That's
question.
what you think.
That's my opinion.
All right.
I have another question about World Cup. You guys did things were a little different this year. There were a lot of teams that came from different regions this year. There, kind of how was that yesterday? Kind of seeing all these teams come from all these different.
It was
regions
super cool. It was something we really wanted to try different. Is how do we get more people participating and being more inclusive with the Overwatch World Cup? Just seeing all those different teams coming together, and one, the community surrounding the esports competition was awesome. But to see all the different people from different countries coming and battling it out, it was really cool to kind of see who played well against who. There's some teams that never even played against each other before, and so it was really interesting to see how the different metas kind of came together.
What's it been like for you? I mean, I've been doing this show for 6 years.
C'est en retard quand
How's it
même.
been for you to watch esports grow to what it is
Toujours sur le
today?
pré-show quand même.
It's been awesome. It feels like just yesterday I was here in the fans watching Warcraft 3 being competed.
Right.
And now we're here. We have, what, 4 games and 5 competitions across 2 days?
I remember when it was just StarCraft, Warcraft.
Yeah,
That was it.
Yeah. And then we have so much prize money up for grabs from all of our competitors. It's really cool to see people train and practice, master their craft for an entire year, and come and compete on the big stage. Like, that's what BlizzCon's all about, you know what I mean?
Right. What arena are you going to be sitting in?
I have the luxury of being able to visit all of them, but tonight I'm going to be catching the StarCraft finals.
Well, Sam, thank you so much for coming and joining us at the desk.
Yeah. We really appreciate you coming, sitting down, and chatting with us. But guys, let's see how you guys are gearing up for BlizzCon on social media right now. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's go ahead and toss things right over to Mythic.
Oh, we're going to check in on Mythic Hall again. Mythic Hall, what's going on? I guess we are still here for us, but actually right now we are going to go to opening ceremony, but first, President of Blizzard Entertainment, J. Allen Brock, has a message that he'd like to share.
Allez, c'est parti pour cette début de conférence. Monsieur le PDG de Blizzard, bonjour.
Before we start the opening ceremony, I want to say a few words. You know, Blizzard had the opportunity to bring the world together in a tough Hearthstone esports moment about a month ago, and we did not. We moved too quickly in our decision making, and then, to make matters worse, we were too slow to talk with all of you.
Je me souviens pas que l'année dernière il y avait les cheveux
When I
longs.
think about what I'm most unhappy about, there's really 2 things. The first one is we didn't live up to the high standards that we really set for ourselves. And the second is we failed in our purpose. And for that, I am sorry, and I accept accountability. So what exactly... So what exactly is our purpose? BlizzCon is demonstrating it even as we speak. We aspire to bring the world together in epic entertainment. And I truly believe in the positive power of video games.
Donc pour vous la faire, en gros, il est en train d'expliquer que sur les problèmes qu'il y a eu notamment à Hong Kong, donc ils sont en train de faire un peu une lettre d'excuses.
BlizzCon has people from 59 countries all around the world here at the show today. That is amazing. And that is the positive power of video games, to transcend divisions that surround us in so many of our places today. We will do better going forward. But our actions are going to matter more than any of these words. As you walk around this weekend, I hope it's clear how committed we are to everyone's right to express themselves in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places. I've actually seen and heard many of you expressing yourself this morning. You use your vacation and your family time to be here in Anaheim with us, and we are so grateful that you're here this week. Our best moments are here in our shared passion for Blizzard games. So once again, BlizzCon has brought us together, and today you're going to see a lot of the hard work of the Blizzard team. I am personally so proud of what we are building.
Ça dit qu'il est en train de s'expliquer sur et faire son mea culpa sur ce qui s'était passé à Hong Kong. Grosso merdo. Et, pour l'instant, voilà. T'as pas raté grand chose. Et là, il est en train de chauffer. Tiens, vous êtes chaud? Et voilà. Et là, nous attendons 30 secondes. Six, 5, 4. Ah bah non. Alerte générale. Diablo. Pam. Salut à toi, Dungeon. C'est du Diablo.
They have our scent. Run!
Blizzard Entertainment présente Diablo 4. Tire à elle. Ça farte. Voilà, ça va plaire à Tigurius tout ça. Un peu.
I just came here for knowledge.
They're coming! I know.
Get over here!
Now, breach the seal. Get us through that door.
Ah ouais. Ouais, ça pourrait, mais non. Non, je pense pas.
By three, they come. By three, thy way open.
Et c'est la merde.
sense. Blood is the key. Blood is the key! What? I need two of you.
Whoa.
Go! I'll hold them! Go!
So, it says the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me!
Elles sont toujours jolies les cinématiques quand même, hein. Ah l'enculé. Oh c'est moche hein. Oh c'est moche hein. Pas très gentil hein.
It's a shame he didn't make it. Oh well, cheer up. Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. Must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
By 3 they come, by 3 thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Oh, hail the daughter of... Oh no. No.
Bah, j'ai un doute hein.
What's it say?
This is forbidden.
J'avoue que j'ai un doute quand même. Moi je trouvais que le noir il faisait penser à tirer à elle, mais après...
Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
Aussi ouais. Oh là. Ah oui d'accord, on est là. Ah d'accord. Je ne tire... Ok. Jeu 1. Moi je sais ce que c'est. C'est tellement fou quand même cette cinématique quoi. Tu croirais regarder un film quoi. Abusé.
Open your eyes.
Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light.
There is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
By 3, they come. By 3, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, We call thee home. Of hatred.
J'avoue.
Of sanctuary. Hail.
Pour ceux que ça intéresse, la cinématique, elle est sur YouTube en français. Elle est tellement folle. Moi, ça me donne des frissons, les potes, hein. Je vais le mettre sur le Discord, Thierry. Tout sera sur Discord. Diablo 4.
Please welcome Game Director of Diablo, Luis Barriga.
Ah, franchement, ça hype, hein. Ah, franchement.
Good morning, BlizzCon! It is so very good to be here. I want to thank all of you for coming, and a big thank you to Blizzard Cinematics for starting things off the right way this weekend. I know you all want to hear about the game, so let's get to it. Diablo 4 is Darkness, World, and Legacy. Let's start with Darkness. Diablo 4 is dark. You just saw the cinematics, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whether it's the art, the story, or the horror elements that we've embraced, the first thing you will notice about Diablo 4 is that we are going back to the franchise's darker roots. It'll mean blood and gore. It'll mean occult symbols and rituals. More importantly, it will mean victories are neither clean nor guaranteed. We hope you're as excited about that as we are.
Ouais, ce que j'étais en train de me dire.
Then we have World, also super important for Diablo 4, because we've only seen glimpses into Sanctuary in previous Diablo games. But those glimpses have enthralled us and captured our imaginations. With Diablo 4, we want to put the world of Sanctuary front and center. We want every character, every monster, every faction to have a sense of place. Drowned undead that emerge from the coastlines. Brutal goatmen that come from the hills above us. And as we go deeper and deeper into the depths below, a truly dark, gothic, and medieval version of hell. The world is also how you'll experience most of our game. It is there that you will find enemy camps and friendly towns alike. It is also where you'll find players to interact with, whether it's to trade with them, group with them, or should you choose to do so, murder each other in PvP zones.
Ah, je sais pas s'ils vont monter le gameplay. Je sais pas.
Finally,
j'ose espérer aussi, mais
whether it's the sense of dread from Diablo 1 or the classic class lineup and loot chase that we still are inspired by from Diablo 2, or the best-in-class visceral and fluid combat from Diablo 3 that we still enjoy, we are approaching this series with complete reverence, and we hope that it shows. If you are new to the series, we want you to feel like we did when we first played Diablo. if you're a longtime fan, we think this is the game you've been waiting for. Isometric action RPG developed for PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
PC, Xbox et PS4. Ok.
On that note, we want to offer you a first glance at Diablo 4, along with our first three classes.
Ouais.
The Barbarian.
Bah, il l'avait fait avec Diablo 3, c'était pas... C'est la suite logique.
And the Druid.
Ouais, c'est ça, c'est Diablo 4.
On behalf of everyone on the Diablo 4 team, it is our absolute pleasure now to share with you the world premiere of the Diablo 4 gameplay trailer.
The dream continues to haunt me, old friend. It always starts with a journey to a distant land.
Thierry va être content. Vidéo de gameplay. Vidéo de gameplay.
I witnessed senseless slaughter, brother against brother, pure hatred. And then, executions, agony, suffering surrounded me until my turn comes.
Ouais, ça a l'air d'être vachement dark comme Denis l'a dit. Yes! Let's go les bros! Ah! Oh, bonjour madame. Oh. Bonjour monsieur. Bonjour monsieur. Le paladin. Un druide? Non, c'est plutôt druide ça. Ouais, c'est un druide. Sorcière, barbare, druide. Ouais, c'est plutôt druide ça. Hein. C'est joli en tout cas, hein. C'est propre. Ah ouais, moi aussi ça me plaît bien. Ça me plaît bien, ça me plaît bien. Je fais plus dormir. Tu vas plus dormir? Ah, ah bah... Diablo 4. Attention, une date. Même pas. Même pas, même pas, même pas.
Alright. How'd you guys like that first look?
Ah, c'est cool. Franchement, c'est cool.
We have a super exciting next couple of days ahead of us.
C'est cool, c'est cool.
We have panels where we're going to go deeper into the features, the systems, the world, the art of Diablo 4.
Ça, c'était sûr que ça allait pas sortir tout de suite, hein, non plus.
Unveil panel right after opening ceremony on this stage. But that's not all. The team's been working super hard on the game, and therefore we've been able to bring a little bit of that, a little taste for that. That's right, we have a very early look, a demo playable on the floor today, right now.
Ils vont pouvoir essayer sur place aujourd'hui.
We hope you have as much fun playing it as we did making it. And once again, on behalf of the game team, thank you all and see you in hell.
Et on parle pas de Diablo Immortel.
Please welcome Game Director of World of Warcraft, Ian Hunter-Costas.
Horde! Where are you? Alliance! Let me hear you!
Protoss, Terran, Zerg. Heroes of the Storm.
Ah, Heroes of the Storm.
Legends of the Tavern. Heroes of Overwatch.
Overwatch.
And soon, ready to battle the minions of hell in Diablo 4, the brave souls of Sanctuary. It feels really great to be able to say the words Diablo 4 out loud. We use code names when we're working on the game, and we train ourselves not to reference the real name. And so when we're able to kind of come out and finally say Diablo 4, it feels a bit wicked. Diablo 4. We've actually had
ouais, bah beaucoup, hein. De toute façon, fallait bien se douter que Blizzard allait réagir pour un futur Diablo, un vrai Diablo.
Diablo to you, that we can give you a good look at the dark vision of Sanctuary, along with a playable experience here at BlizzCon. You know, I've personally spent a lot of time of playing Diablo over the years, and a lot of love has gone into this game, and I really help everyone. So let's talk about what else is here for us at BlizzCon, our Baker's Dozen BlizzCon, lucky number 13. We see BlizzCon as the place where the Blizzard community can have a home away from home.
C'est clair.
It's our home too, because many of us have
Maintenant, il faut voir quand ça sort. Mais je pense un peu comme Thierry, je pense pas que ça sortira tout de suite non plus. Hein. Maintenant, on sait qu'ils bossent dessus, c'est déjà pas mal.
This year, for the very first time, we've set up something to honor that legacy and celebrate the beginning of what's made.
Ouais, ben on se fera ça ensemble.
Celebrate the games and the communities that we have. We're excited to debut the Blizzard Arcade in Hall E.
Blizzard Arcade, bonjour.
The Blizzard Arcade has an old school arcade vibe. Gather there with friends, play some games, and experience
si, tu viendras jouer avec moi.
That Blizzard has ever made. For the very first time at BlizzCon, we have Rock and Roll Racing.
Et là, bonjour, on peut jouer à tous vos jeux.
Blackthorn and the Lost Vikings. If you've never experienced these games before, or if you have and you want to relive the magic, then the arcade is a great place to hang out. Joey Ray's Bar, as well as the Slaughtered Calf Inn are there, so you're welcome to kick back, relax, and enjoy. But the arcade isn't just a celebration of where we've come from. It's also a showcase of some of our new announcements. Let's talk about StarCraft 2. If you're a StarCraft fan, we have two exciting things for you in the arcade. For several years, we've been working with Google and the DeepMind Artificial Intelligence Project. The DeepMind group has taught agents how to play the game as part of their AI research. And I'm excited to say that for the very first time, players are going to be able to pit themselves against DeepMind AI agents right here on the show floor. We have
ils sont en train de parler des trucs de sécurité, je crois, apparemment. J'ai Arnaud pour le level 3.
And just a quick note that if you try this, you will not win. 3 of you will win. I won't win. For StarCraft 2 fans, we've also been really hard at work on bringing an iconic villain to life. I'm excited to announce that the leader of the Sons of Korhal and the ruler of the Terran Dominion, Arturas Mengsk, is coming to the game later this month as the next.
Normalement, ils doivent présenter normalement une nouvelle franchise. On va savoir ce qu'ils vont nous prendre. Ouais.
And at BlizzCon, he's loaded up and ready for you in the arcade. Let's talk Heroes of the Storm.
Alors là, tu vas pouvoir, sur StarCraft 2, tu pourras jouer un nouveau commandant en coop.
Deathwing is actually the most requested hero of all time, and we're excited for you to have an opportunity to play.
Hero de Storm, elle demande me branche bien. Je suis bien chaud pour faire un peu d'Hero de Storm en stream. Donc ça me branche bien.
In addition, everyone with a BlizzCon or virtual ticket will automatically receive Deathwing when he enters the Nexus.
Ça sort la semaine prochaine. Nice.
One more thing to talk about with heroes, and it's that in celebration of BlizzCon, all heroes are free from now until November 10th.
Moi j'ai réinstallé.
So if you've ever wanted to jump in and play, now's a great time.
J'ai réinstallé.
We have one other thing in one of our real-time strategy.
Je pensais que c'était sorti, mais en fait non. Et ça sort la semaine prochaine. C'est cool. Ah, Warcraft 3 Reforged. Bonjour.
We recently started the beta, and we're ready to expand the pool of testers. Everyone here, everyone watching with a virtual ticket.
Je rappelle, la bêta fermée est disponible pour les gens qui ont une version deluxe du jeu de précommander. Et qui a le 1v1 et 2v2 de disponible et humain et orc.
The 25-year anniversary of Warcraft and the 15-year anniversary
Warcraft 25 ans.
Of Warcraft.
Bien.
We kicked off that celebration 2 months ago with the launch of WoW Classic. And we've been excited to welcome back millions of players to Azeroth. It's been a really amazing experience to
tous ceux qui ont le billet virtuel, c'est ça, ok. Le billet virtuel auront accès à Eldemort sur Heroes of the Storm et ils auront accès à la bêta de Warcraft 3 Reforged. Coucou. La semaine prochaine. Nice. Vous savez ce que ça veut dire, les potes? Juste avant la sortie de Death Stranding. Il va y en avoir des streams un petit peu. Je vous le dis, ce mois de novembre va être fou. Ce mois de novembre va être fou. Pour le stream, ça va être fou. Il y aura beaucoup d'heures de stream, ça c'est clair et net. Ah, je suis content de savoir ça. J'ai pas acheté mon billet virtuel pour rien. Tiens donc, je suis content.
And here you can see some of the most skilled pro players compete in our games. I want to thank everyone out there for giving your energy and your support to your favorite teams, favorite players. About a month ago, we held the grand finals for the Overwatch League in Philadelphia. Congratulations to the San Francisco Shock and 2019 MVP Sinatra. Next season, the league is moving to a home and away format, and that means there's competition taking place in 20 cities all around the world. And this is the very first time that something like this has been done in esports. And so it is a great time to be a fan of the Overwatch League, and it's a great time to love it. At BlizzCon this weekend, the best of the best are going to battle it out in the Overwatch World Cup.
Death Stranding PC pour toi? Ouais, j'ai un peu du mal à attendre.
We'll also be celebrating champions and crowning champions for StarCraft 2 World Championships.
Je voulais l'acheter, mais du coup, je l'ai pas fait. Ah, Barry. Je sais pas si tu peux encore le faire maintenant.
WoW Arena World Championships, the WoW Mythic Dungeon International Tournaments. BlizzCon has been home to some great moments in esports history, and we're excited to watch the action unfold over the next 2 days. This weekend isn't just about celebrating our pro players, it's also celebrating with you, the Blizzard community. One of the highlights of the show is our community night contests, and for me, that's actually my personal favorite of the show. I am pleased to announce that Darren DePaul, voice of Reinhardt, among other famous Blizzard characters, has returned to host. This is one of the places where you really see the vibrant and creative gaming community that is Blizzard and is BlizzCon come to life. And we're really excited about the
J'ai d'autres jeux en réserve.
In closing, I just want to say there's a lot of people.
Ouais, ça, moi, ce mois-ci, Death Stranding et puis Pokémon. Salut à toi, Jonk. Ah, ça va, tranquille et toi? Ouais, bah toujours, il y a toujours du monde hein, sur place. Star Wars m'intéresse pas moi. Bah c'est ça qui est excitant, Denis, c'est que tu sais pas trop en quoi penser et moi ça me hype en fait. Le jeu me hype, quand j'ai revu la cinématique finale, ça me branchait vachement bien. World of Warcraft, bonsoir.
World of Warcraft, Ian Hazakostas. Hello, BlizzCon.
I am so honored and humbled to be up here with all of you on behalf of World of Warcraft as it turns 15. This is a game that's been at the center of my life for every one of those 15 years. I think 15 years ago on this day, I think I was wandering around looking for stores that were still taking pre-orders of World of Warcraft.
Ah ouais, je peux comprendre, Denis. C'est vrai que toi au Québec, c'est compliqué. Et oui, c'est à BlizzCon, donc. J'avais proposé à Vutz de venir faire le vocal avec moi. Et il a dit qu'il pouvait pas.
Along the way, we've seen the Kultiran join the alliance.
On verra, hein, c'est pas tant qu'il n'y a rien de voilà.
And of course, we have Mechanomes and Volpera waiting in the wings to join them in our upcoming Visions of N'Zoth update. And of course, just over 2 months ago, we launched this little game called World of Warcraft Classic.
Un petit peu de World of Warcraft classique.
As Jay said, it's been incredible watching millions return to Azeroth.
Avec son taf et tout, ouais, je peux comprendre.
Whether you are returning home to an old friend after a long time away, or experiencing it for the very first time, it's been an incredible journey. And here, on the 15th year of World of Warcraft, this community stands as strong as it ever has. Speaking of Classic, I'm excited to announce that we have our next update to Classic just around the corner. In about a week and a half, the week of November 12th, we'll be enabling the world bosses, Azuragos, and Kha'Zix, but most importantly, the PvP honor system.
J'ai la sensation qu'il est en larmes.
To finish up in Hillsbrad, I would recommend you get those done between now and then. Just a hunch.
C'est une idée?
A couple of weeks ago, we released Dire Maul, and we have Dire Maul playable here on the show floor today. So grab some friends and check it out.
J'ai la sensation qu'il est ému en fait.
Speaking of the strength of the WoW community, I think one of the greatest sources of pride on our end as the development team is being able to work with the community and harness the power of this incredible community in support of some incredible charitable causes. This year, I'm happy to announce that we're working with not one,
et donc là, ils ont dit, il a dit qu'il y aura le système d'honneur et ainsi que les World Boss sur World of Warcraft classique.
That tries to grant wishes to critically ill kids. And honestly, we've had the pleasure of working closely with them over the years. I want to give a shout out to an inspiring young woman named Amara who visited us and who we worked with just a couple months ago. The second organization is We.org, which works to provide food, water, shelter, educational opportunities, and more to children in need around the world. So next month, I'm happy to announce and introduce a pet that's going on sale, the adorable Dottie.
J'ai vraiment l'impression qu'il est... Bon, après... Ah, petite mascotte.
So, if you thought that Dolly and Dot were your best friends, wait till you meet Dottie. After worming your way into Hearts Everywhere in early December, and all proceeds from sales of Dottie, from then through the end of the year, go to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation and we.org.
Je fais en même temps la partie écrite sur le Discord
Back in Battle for Azeroth, the year's not
de la
quite
BlizzCon.
over. We have this 15th anniversary celebration that's just around the corner, and I mean just around the corner. This coming Tuesday, November 5th, we will be enabling all the 15th anniversary events in-game. First off, that is a throwback battleground, Korak's Revenge, inspired by the original Alterac Valley. So dig in, get ready to storm that bridge as you push your way into Stormpike. And next, we have a set of throwback raid experiences, inspired by some of the greatest raid encounters of the early days of WoW, from Kale Fox to the Lich King.
À partir, ouais, il y aura du World of Warcraft aussi sur le stream. Il y aura du World of Warcraft puisque j'aimerais récupérer cette monture qu'on voit sur le live. J'aimerais la récupérer. Donc il y aura du World of Warcraft. Je vous le dis, ce mois-ci, ce sera un mois avec beaucoup d'heures de live.
Now, for those of you here in attendance at BlizzCon in person, we have a second 15th anniversary celebration in store for you. Please join us tonight at 8:30 outside the Arena Plaza for a toast and a celebration with the World of Warcraft team. A toast to 15 years of Warcraft, World of Warcraft, 25 years of Warcraft, and to the best that is yet to come. Now, as fun as it's been reflecting on
Et donc la monture chien-mouton comme dit Virus, elle sera pour la charity, pardon. En français, j'arrive pas à le dire.
As we stand right now, the Horde and the Alliance are perched on the edge of a tenuous armistice.
Pour moi, perso, ce mois-ci, j'ai Pokémon qui m'intéresse. 70% les jeux ça va. Plein d'Enzo, ouais, il y a plein d'Enzo aussi qui me branchent bien aussi.
And so after, really what's been a rough few years for Azeroth between the assault of the Iron Horde and the Burning Legion.
La semaine du 5 novembre, donc c'est-à-dire à partir de mercredi prochain. Ok, à partir du mercredi prochain, on pourra faire du World of Warcraft aussi.
All these threats have been taken care of. Sunny days and clear skies ahead. I mean, personally, I can't think of any unaccounted for loose ends or anyone who might be lurking in the shadows, thirsting for revenge. Can you?
Thématique. Ah. 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 Alerte. 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 Alerte générale. Alerte. Ah bonjour Sylvanas. Alerte. Alerte. Oh oh. Oh oh. Oh oh oh. Yes. Ça c'est la prochaine extension de World of Warcraft. Oh oh oh. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. Bonjour maître. Maître Arthas, bonjour. Enfin, le roi Lich plutôt. Puisque Arthas est mort. Ah, elle est trop stylée la cinématique. Et donc on sait une info, Sylvanas n'est toujours pas morte. Sylvanas n'est toujours pas morte. Ce qui est très intéressant. Oh là là là, comment elle défonce. Ah là 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 là. Ah là là. Ah là 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 là. Au secours. Ça défonce tout. Ah là 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 là. Ah là là. J'avais grave kiffé Diablo 4, mais alors là... Oh lol. MDR quoi. Dommage. Sois gentil avec le roi Lich, s'il te plaît, Sylvanas.
You are unfit to wear this crown.
Oh! 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 Oh!
To wield so much power.
That power will be your prison.
This world is a prison.
Pardon. Incroyable. Au secours. Au secours. Ah! Ah! À l'aide. À l'aide.
And I will set us all free.
Ça sort quand? Je veux jouer. Shadowlands. Je veux jouer à World of Warcraft. Je veux jouer, moi, je veux jouer. Oui, ouais, oui, maman, je veux jouer à World of Warcraft. Oui. Need. Et la cinématique en française sur le Discord.
So now do the blue eyes make sense? So yeah, that just happened. We were once told by King Tyrannus that there must always be a Lich King. And now, for the first time, there is none. Sylvanas herself.
Oh là là, les potes.
That in the end, death claims us all.
Oh là là, qu'est-ce qu'ils sont en train de faire, Blizzard? Ils sont en train de tout casser.
You're going to the Shadowlands. A world that is the afterlife for the entire Warcraft universe. Now, along the way, we will get a chance to meet some of the Fallen and learn their fates. But this is not a familiar world full of orcs and trolls and dwarves. This is an ancient and mysterious realm that predates the Titans themselves. It is the source of the power of the Scourge that we have seen, true, and it's the power upon which Death Knights draw. But it's also the origin of the noble Valkyr and the spirit healers that guide us back to the land of the living when we pull a couple mobs too many. Not that anyone's ever done that. It's where spirits and nature go to begin a cycle of rest and rebirth. And so much more.
Catégorie Blizzard,
Take a look at this wondrous world that we are set to explore.
Avec les idiots et Riot. Ah oui, c'est clair. C'est clair, c'est clair. Oh là 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 là.
Now the eternal veil screams, torn asunder.
Oh là 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 là. Oh, ça donne mal au crâne. Jouez. Donnez-moi vite le jeu, s'il vous plaît. Vite.
The Shadowlands are infinite. Their terrors and beauty were never meant for mortal.
Du coup, nouvelle zone.
I wonder if they can bear to behold all that awaits them.
Bah, de toute façon, je vais les passer sur le stream après les cinématiques FR. Hein. On va se faire ça après.
The denizens of this realm are the key to restoring the balance between life and death. If their trust can be heard.
Nouveau donjon, nouveau raid. Oh, j'ai tellement envie. J'ai tellement envie de jouer à World of Warcraft. T'énerve pas comme ça, Sylvana, s'il te plaît. Tellement folle. Et voilà, World of Warcraft Shadowlands est déjà disponible en préco. Enfin, on peut déjà préco le jeu.
That is just a little glimpse of this incredible world that awaits us. Ahead of us lie many fateful decisions. Because at its core, Shadowlands
j'ai envie de l'acheter tout de suite.
The idea of choice. Agency and self-expression in the rewards you pursue and in the allies with whom you cast your lot.
On va aller refermer des golds.
Questions like what the heck is a covenant? What is that tower that's sticking out of the sky above Icecrown?
J'en sais rien.
What other changes are coming to World of Warcraft? And so much more. So we have our first panel for you at 2:30 on the Mythic stage, the World of Warcraft What's Next panel, where we'll dig into that and much, much more. Also, playable here on the show floor, we invite you to journey into the Zone of Bastion and to begin to explore the Shadowlands. Thank you all so much, and it's going to be an incredible weekend ahead. I can't wait to share it with all of you. And now, it's my pleasure
Moi, je le trouvais mieux.
To Ben Thompson on the Hearthstone team.
Hearthstone, bonjour.
What's up, BlizzCon? So thrilling to be here with you today. Holy cow level, that Diablo announcement. And World of Warcraft Shadowlands, you gotta be kidding me. I am so excited for what we're showing you here today. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to play some games. Can you? Look, whether it's demons crawling out of the very bowels of hell, or the skies above us shattering to pieces, it is clear that Blizzard loves telling you a good story. Sometimes we feel, however, that you shouldn't have to leave the safety of the tavern to enjoy a good tale. We believe some of the best stories are told right here at home. Take, for instance, the story that we've been telling you this year, in the Year of the Dragon. For the very first time, we've introduced you to a story that is taking all 3 sets to tell. It is so big and so awesome. We have been having a lot of fun putting it together. We cannot wait to show you how it all comes to an end. But let's talk a little bit about how it all began. The Rise of Shadows, you were introduced to the formation of a League of Evil. Their plot to steal Dalaran and just how you helped them do it. This was followed by the Saviors of Uldum, as you and the League of Explorers answered the call to adventure and crossed the desert sands, seeking to wipe out the plagues that Rafam and his followers had set loose upon the world. Well, that brings us to our 3rd and final chapter, does it not? The curtain rises on a shimmering twilight sky across a blanket of snow. A chill wind gusts across an ancient...
Ouais, ça donne du lourd. Très très lourd, ouais.
Now the League of Evil and the League of Explorers, well, they've chased each other across all of Azeroth to arrive here in Dragonflight.
Diablo 4 et puis WoW là, ça fait beaucoup trop pour ma tête. Hein. Alors, Hearthstone, bonjour. Et je pourrais peut-être faire un truc, hein, une annonce suite à ça. Et je ferai ça après la BlizzCon. Merci à toi, Nilon, d'être venu. À plus tard. La descente au dragon. Lol.
That's right. The Year of the Dragon is going to finally earn its name with more dragons in a single Hearthstone expansion than ever before. Now you're going to recognize quite a number of these from Azeroth's storied history, but we've stuck a couple in there of our own devising as well for you to enjoy. Descent of Dragons also introduces a handful of new mechanics and one all-powerful new keyword as well. You want to dive in and take a look? Let's do it. Now, it wouldn't be right to make a set based around dragons.
Par contre, ils ont absolument pas parlé de comment ça s'appelle, de BFA, quoi.
No, not Deathwing.
Merci à toi, Jonk. Merci à toi d'être passé. Ça fait plaisir. Bon jeu.
Galakrond is Hearthstone's newest hero card. That is to say, he takes the place of your own hero when you put him into play. He also brings with him a powerful new battle cry and his own unique hero power. But here's the key. He becomes stronger, more powerful, when you make use of our newest keyword, Invoke. It's important to note here that Invoke has its effects on Galakrond, whether he be in your hand or in your deck. And by doing so, you will allow him to achieve his second form. Gets a bit stronger. Now, believe it or not, there are actually those who eagerly await Galakrond's return, those who praise his name across Azeroth. And as a result, the Invoke keyword will occasionally show up on some neutral cards as well. Doing so will allow you to achieve the most feared and third final form of Galakrond, that of Galakrond Azeroth's End. Now, I don't know if this actually signals the end of all of Azeroth. Frankly, from what we've just seen, I'm pretty sure that's Sylvanas' job now. But it sure as heck signals the end of any game of Hearthstone is in if you can appropriately pull off the invoke mechanic.
La précommande de World of Warcraft, 39,99 € la version de base, 54,99 € la héroïque et 75 € la épique. LOL. LOL. C'est la première fois qu'on a 3 versions, quoi.
Just for logging in when the set launches. But you may ask, what of
d'habitude c'est 40 max, quoi.
What of those pure of heart or more on the side of good? Where are my League of Explorers in this?
Je suis en train de regarder en même temps.
Well, there are plenty of our winged friends eager to join the fight for good as well.
Et quoi
you
de
all
plus
know Ysera. Let's say hello to the Druid Legendary Dragon, Ysera Unleashed. She's my favorite.
Ah, c'est 30 jours en plus de temps de jeu.
Finally,
ok.
What would a dragon be without their fearsome breath weapon? If you're a shaman, you're going to have access to lightning breath here. Yeah, we see all our dragon priest friends out there. You look like you're having a good time.
Eh ben, ce sera la épique.
I just think it's time to open up the party a little bit. You see, with every
ce sera la épique.
Every class in Hearthstone will receive a legendary dragon, each and their own. We're sure to see their presence being made known in the meta as soon as we release this newest and final chapter to the trilogy on December 10th. But for those of you looking to dive into the action a little sooner, pre-purchase begins today. Now, normally that'd be it for Hearthstone. We've given you an amazing new set, an awesome new cinematic, and a song that I know I'm going to be humming for the rest of the weekend. But we're not done. We want to leave you with something a little special before we go. As Hearthstone players ourselves, we all continue to enjoy a variety of ways to play this game we know and love. Whether it be in the arena mode or tavern brawl mode, we enjoy thinking of the cards we build and craft and play, and the decks that we put them in different ways. That's why the Hearthstone team is excited to announce today an entirely new way to play this game. And it's a new mode that we like to call Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Hearthstone Battlegrounds is an 8-player mode that is inspired all 8. 8-player mode that is inspired by the popular auto battler genre with a few Hearthstone twists. In this mode, you and 7 other players are challenged to recruit minions and send them into battle
du PvE
until only one victor
dans Hearthstone.
This is the first new mode to come to the game in some time. We have had so much fun.
Bon, il y avait déjà un petit peu, mais
we've had even more fun playing it. So much so, in fact, that we're excited to dedicate the entirety of the Hearthstone demo area here at BlizzCon to Battlegrounds over the next 2 days.
Lol. Faire de la coop.
The open beta for this new mode is going to start on November 12th. But for those of you here today, watching at home with the virtual ticket, or pre-purchasing Descent of Dragons, well, you're going to get to enjoy this all starting on Tuesday. We couldn't be more excited to announce even more and talk about more cards and things related to Descent of Dragons and Hearthstone Battlegrounds on the Mythic stage at 3:30. We look forward to seeing you all there. From the very beginning, Hearthstone was always intended to be a warm and welcoming place. It's a place and a home far away from a confusing and often frustrating world outside the tavern.
Ça fait un peu comme TFT sur League of Legends.
And gather around the fire. With the return of the Hearthstone Tavern here at BlizzCon, we hope you do just this. We absolutely invite you to come by and tell us what you think of the new mode. And we love answering questions about the newest set. But mostly,
accès anticipé à la classe Chevalier de la Mort pour les races alliées et les Pandaren à partir de la mise à jour. What?
I know I'll be there.
J'attends une
I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. I don't know about you guys, but I really need to see what Overwatch has to offer, don't you? Let's go take a look, shall we?
The Omnics declared war.
StarCraft.
Overwatch. To rescue humanity from the Omnic crisis. We became the greatest champions of peace and progress mankind has ever seen.
Everybody knows Overwatch got shut down.
Bon, Overwatch, bonjour.
Mercenaries now.
The people decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart.
Papa told me, after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out.
Real life is not like the stories our father told us. You were a fool for believing it so.
Perhaps I am a fool to think there is still hope for you, brother. Human machine. Before me, I see the future. Humans and Omnics standing together.
The second Omnic crisis continues. The conflict between Omnics and humans has now claimed over 15,000 lives.
But look around. Someone has to do something. We have to do something.
Always remember, never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
Winston? It's been too long! What is this? This is broadcasting on the Overwatch emergency frequency.
I got a call. They're getting the band back together. They want me. But really, they need you.
I have been called. I must answer. Always.
The enemy is out there and getting stronger.
The world is changing once again, and it's time to pick a side.
We can make a difference again. The world needs us now. More than ever.
Ça fait déjà 1h15 qu'on est en conférence.
Yes, Winston. I am with you.
Overwatch, bonjour.
Please welcome Game Director of Overwatch, Jeff Kaplan.
T'as un problème de micro, Jeff.
BlizzCon is so edgy this year. I wore black. It's kind of like dad edgy because it's got a giant pink bunny on it. So I didn't quite get there. So I feel like you and I, and you know who I'm talking to, I feel like you and I have been together for a very long time. Like, we remember when WoW Classic used to be called WoW. We've been around together. I have something. Don't ever say that. I have something that I'm very embarrassed to tell you now, and I'm only telling you because we have this close relationship. I totally forget what I'm supposed to say right now. Like, I don't have a clue. Just drew a blank. Anybody who knows me knows I can just ramble forever about anything. But luckily, I can, from the internet, I can read everything I'm supposed to say from the last week. Thank you so much for helping me with that. Oh my gosh. That was so sweet. The team really appreciate it. Actually, if you want to know how game developers feel about leaks, the WoW team made a cinematic called Shadowlands. And picture my face where Sylvanas' was. And then instead of that helmet, it was my cell phone. And that, yeah.
Désolé pour les bruits de clavier.
I should probably talk about Overwatch now. I'm just digging a hole, you know? So, a very dear friend of mine, 5 years ago, on this stage, almost to this very day, a gentleman by the name of Chris Metzen. And let him hear it. He's watching with us right now. Chris came out 5 years ago on this stage, and he said it's time for a new adventure. And he wanted to take us all with him. And he came out and he announced Overwatch. And it was one of the most special moments of my life. And the women and men who work on Overwatch have been working so hard to make something very special. And today they'd like to dedicate that to you. So please enjoy.
Le préachat permet d'avoir un accès anticipé aux Chevaliers de la Mort pour de nouvelles races et Pandaren et toutes les races alliées. What the fuck?
Winston?
What's on your mind, May?
Les cinématiques de Overwatch, elles sont cool. Ah, c'est bien.
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. If you're going to show, now would be a good time.
Attention! This is your captain speaking. We are on final approach to Paris.
That's our cue.
You may now power on your electronic devices. Weather is mostly cloudy with a 100% chance of null sector invasion. Winston, clear as a spot to land. We'll be right behind you.
You better be.
Alright.
Why is null sector attacking now?
I don't know, May. But the people down there need help. And right now, we are all they've got.
Ça sent le mode PvE, ça.
Officer, we're here to help.
C'était un singe?
Yes, speak French. Yes, thank you very much.
Good work, May.
Thanks. Watch your back.
Get the civilians to the ship.
You got it. What was that?
C'est stylé quand même, hein.
Take cover!
Ouais, mais ça fait... de toute façon, ça fait map... Enfin, c'est la map de Paris, hein. Ça. Enfin, c'est la map. C'est Paris qui est représenté, en tout cas.
She needs help. We can't stay here.
Tracer, get everyone out of here. I'll hold the line.
But you said to stick together.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you.
You'd better be.
Trop stylé. Pas grand chose à dire, hein. Trop bien. Beaucoup trop bien.
Victory is ours, my friends!
Hi, Lena. Brigitte? Oh my gosh, you've grown! Oh, everyone, this is May. Hi, everyone.
Nice to meet you.
Ah, moi je kiffe.
Good to have you on board.
Thank you.
Monsieur, does this mean Overwatch is back?
Hello, mister. Yes, I speak English. No? Ah, thank you. Sorry. Désolé.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Overwatch 2. Ouah, stylé, hein.
Did you like it? Did you enjoy? Awesome. On behalf of the Overwatch team, I am extremely proud and excited to finally and officially announce Overwatch 2. Now, I know you have a lot of questions, but we always feel like our games speak for themselves, so let's take a look at the gameplay and then we'll talk.
Ouais. Mais tout à l'heure, il y avait quelqu'un dans le chat qui disait qu'Overwatch, il n'y aurait pas eu d'Overwatch. J'ai pas relevé, mais je sais pas où il tenait sa source, mais lol.
Paris was just the beginning. This is a global invasion.
So, how's Overwatch enjoying our city?
It's beautiful, except for all the killer robots.
Story mission. Ok.
Then we know what we have to do.
Oh, yeah! You're with me. We're getting aboard that ship.
I knew you would return one day.
It has been too long, Master. I can't do this.
You've made your choice. Nobody will stop us.
Trouble is cropping up all over the world. It's not just Null Sector.
A lot of lives are riding on what we do next.
We'll have to fight. One city at a time.
Let's get them, Brigitte.
I've got you, Papa.
Watching your back.
Now that's teamwork.
Time to learn some new tricks.
Des level up pour les levels. Ah ouais, ok.
Hey, chill out.
Nouveau PvP. C'est cool. Nouvelle map. Nouveau look. Des nouveaux héros.
Sojourn here.
Bonjour madame. Un nouveau HUD.
Cool. Oh, we are going to have so much fun. It is going to be so awesome.
Bah moi j'ai bien aimé le premier, mais le problème c'était mes problèmes de connexion à l'époque. Mais pourquoi pas? Pourquoi pas?
Competitive experience. And there's no way we're losing that at all. In fact, that's a huge focus. So Overwatch 2 will have a brand new core competitive game mode called Push. Now, what I mean when I say core is that you will play this in quick play, it will be played in competitive, and it will also be played by the Overwatch League. So we're really excited to finally add a new core game mode. Now we want everybody here today to have a chance to play it and tell us how awesome and balanced it is. So you can play on a brand new map which takes place in Toronto, our first Canadian map. It's over in Hall A, so we invite you to come play the demo. We think it'll be awesome. Now, when I talk to lots of you, there's a common request that you want out of Overwatch, and Overwatch 2 is going to deliver on this. And that's for more story and for PvE, for cooperative experiences. Overwatch 2 will feature a ton of PvE content. We will have a complete story experience featuring story missions.
Bah, sauf StarCraft. Bah, il y a eu un petit truc vite fait avec le perso en coop. Après, on peut avoir une surprise, hein. C'est jamais, hein.
In addition, as you saw, we have something called hero missions. which hero missions are focused
Je sais pas
on
si France
highly
3.
replayable cooperative experience. The analogy we like to use on the team is similar to what adventure mode is to Diablo versus its campaign. That's what hero missions are intended to be. And they're powered by this really cool progression system where you can level up your heroes, get more powerful, customize your abilities, do different talents. It's going to be a ton of fun. Now, you might have also noticed the heroes all have a new look to them. Every one of the 31 heroes, plus more, are getting an upgraded look to them. And there's a really awesome panel that's going to happen tomorrow on Saturday in here that is going to go through all of the engine upgrades that are coming to Overwatch 2 and all of the new looks and explanation of the new art style that I'm really excited about. Now, Overwatch and Overwatch 2 at their core are all about heroes, and we know that we cannot make a brand new Overwatch game without having new heroes. So Overwatch 2, in addition to featuring Sojourn, who we are not talking about today, besides just confirming that she is here, Overwatch 2 will feature multiple new heroes that will come with the game, and we're very excited about that. Now, a lot of you have questions, like, why a sequel? Or what does that mean to me as a player of the original game? I put so much time into this game, I cared about it so much.
Overwatch 1 et Overwatch 2 et tous les skins.
For us as gamers, you know, sequels make us nervous more than anything else. So what we're hoping to do in Overwatch 2 is really redefine what a sequel means. And I think some explanation is in order right now. So for all original players of Overwatch, players of the current Overwatch game, you will get to play on all of the same maps as Overwatch 2 players, including all of the brand new maps that are coming to Overwatch 2. And you will get to play with all of the same heroes as Overwatch 2 players. It will be a shared multiplayer environment where no one gets left behind. The other thing that I think a lot of us are thinking about is all of those cool accomplishments and cosmetics that we've been unlocking over the years. You know, how hard did you work for your Witch Mercy skin, for example? We want to make sure that all Overwatch cosmetics come forward with you into Overwatch 2. So all of your progress matters, nothing's getting left behind, no one's getting left behind.
Dès le lancement du patch 266.17. Plus tard ce mois-ci.
The last thing we would ever do is do anything to split what an amazing community you guys are and how much you mean to us. So Overwatch 2 is going to be amazing. We have a panel right here on this stage at 1:30 where we're going to go into a lot more detail. Now, it's time for BlizzCon. I'm staring, you know, straight down the aisle at those beautiful machines with Diablo 4 loaded on them. We've got World of Warcraft Shadowlands. We've got Hearthstone Battlegrounds. We've got 2 different Overwatch 2 demos. I just want you all to remember how much we all mean to each other. Be good to each other. Enjoy each other this weekend. Now let's go play some video games. Have fun, everybody.
This concludes our opening ceremonies. Mythic Stage's panel presentations
Conférence terminée.
Diablo 4 unveiled. Have a great BlizzCon.
1h30 de conférence. Je sais pas combien on a été. Ok.